Hey, it's JCC Podcast.
And welcome back to another one of our videos.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to JC Podcast. Today we have a pretty interesting podcast. I mean, we only have 2 out of the 3 members, because Rip Chris.
Welcome back to a
he's
new
coming
episode
back.
of the newly named.
Says he's coming in hot with a giant comeback, and this man doesn't even pick up the phone. Anyway, we have a bunch of stuff to talk about today. Today is going to be a very interesting podcast. So,
Yes.
Cosmic, tell us what we're going to be talking about.
So today, guys, we will be talking about Kevin finally is back. Hallelujah. But
Man, Kevin out of the dust just makes a
out of
grand
nowhere. I
reappearance.
don't even like.
Maybe Chris is Kevin.
Do, 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 do.
Says he's making a giant comeback, doesn't pick up the phone, and now there's a floating island back in the game after 4 seasons.
But
Illuminati?
maybe.
Maybe.
X-Files? Anyway. But anyways, guys. So today we'll be talking about Kevin and how I almost got banned. Stay tuned. We will talk about that later. But
Yes,
what
is
are
an
your
interesting
thoughts
story.
on mechs right now, James? Let's get
Mechs
that out
are
of the way.
still broken, honestly. They haven't changed. They're still trash.
They're
I mean,
still-
Epic tried to buff them or nerf them, but they're literally still way too
they're just-
overpowered.
It seems like every time I come up against a mech, I just get stomped on.
Cosmic and I were going absolutely off yesterday. We were top 15, and we had between the two of us, we had 12 kills, and then a mech just comes along and stomps on us.
Yep.
It's
Literally
we can't get out
stomps
of
on
there
us.
in that situation.
You
We just lost
literally
a
can't.
game that we easily could have won because some people were
Exactly.
just sitting in a mech.
I know,
stomping
dude.
around.
Literally,
Absolutely ridiculous.
that just tells me that you literally have no skill at all in this game.
Exactly. We easily had probably the most combined kills in that server. It was leading up to a pretty easy dub, and we just got it ripped away from us. So, honestly, rip the gameplay.
Exactly.
I'm just trying to get gameplay, man.
I know,
Stomping
dude.
honestly, it's ridiculous. Anyway, mechs are pretty trash still. Haven't really changed. Don't
Yeah,
know what's going on with that.
I agree with
But,
you.
yeah. My controller batteries just said they're low. Hold on.
Oh
Plug it in real
no,
quick.
no.
Oh no. Anyway,
Oh,
there
that-
have been a few more things added into the game, like the zap traps or whatever
Zapper
they're called.
trap.
Have you used them yet?
No, they actually were disabled almost instantly
Yeah,
after
I
their.
saw that.
I don't know. I don't know what happened with that.
It kind of
it's-
looked pretty trash, to be honest.
They kind of
didn't-
look, yeah. They kind of looked like, because apparently they did 50 damage over 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds,
Yeah.
it would do 50
Yeah.
damage.
I don't know how I
don't
feel
know
about it
that.
being an item either. That's kind of odd. I mean,
I
I
know.
get you have to throw it, but I don't know. I just don't know quite how I feel about that. I don't know if I would pick that up. Use
I
a
think-
slot for a trap.
Honestly, it looks like it's going to be a little bit meh, I guess. I think it's gonna be that one item nobody uses, but it's decently alright in this video
Yeah.
game. It's gonna be kind of like how the drum shot, or not the drum shotgun, sorry, the drum gun was. It's pretty good, but nobody really used it towards the end of its lifetime.
Yeah. The second time, it came out. Yeah. I know what you
And,
mean. Honestly, watching gameplay of it, it kind of confused me a little bit. People were just throwing it, and
It
it was
really did.
going inside people's builds, and I was like, how does that even make sense? What? I actually was kind of confused by it, not gonna lie, but
I'm staring
it
down my
looked
ping
like
right now.
something I personally wouldn't pick up, but if you use it correctly, it could be pretty
yeah.
destructive, which I feel is a lot of items in Fortnite. It's the
yeah.
junk rift and the shield bubble, those kind of things. So
It's
I don't know.
honestly, I
It's-
think
it's kinda
they
odd.
literally pulled one of those things that Epic Games normally does, where they kind of just start pulling things out of thin air, it's nothing.
Yeah.
They're just yeah, let's add a junk rift. Yeah, let's add a shield bubble that does nothing, and it
yeah, and they're
literally.
all kind of meant to help counter the mechs, but all they're doing is just pretty much nothing, or even helping the mechs.
Especially with the
it's
shield
what?
bubble, pretty much all it does is, like, all you have to do is literally just run up on someone, and there you go. Like, the only thing I can think it's useful for is healing in the open. Away from,
it just
like,
forces a close range fight. That's all it does.
Yeah.
It's like they just run in the bubble. But I mean,
Like-
it is good if people are like sniping at you.
like, yeah, maybe you're in Pleasant Park in the field and you gotta res your friend, but hey, you don't have any mats, even though you can literally farm up, like, a bunch of mats quickly.
Yeah.
Like, you know, plus it just, like, attracts, like, sweats, you know? Like,
I have
it
yet to
attracts
use a
cosmics.
shield bubble properly. Honestly, it attracts cosmics.
It's pretty lethal, sort of.
Yeah. I still have yet to use it properly, honestly. Like, every time I use it, I feel like I just get absolutely folded by some sweat in my bubble.
Just
I don't know.
absolutely yeeted.
Kind of odd. Anyway, how do you feel about Kevin the Cube making a return into the game?
I hate Kevin,
Like, what do
dude.
you think that does?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't want him to come back. I'm just kidding, guys. Nobody's that stupid. I am so excited for the island to be back and the motel. Can we just talk about that? The motel,
part of the motel
and the
is
island.
back.
Like, one of my favorite times were when you had the whole island. Like, the island was like a whole island in Fortnite, especially over Loot Lake. It's like when me and my cousin were the only people when me and my cousin were playing together, it was one of those things where it was like we would always drop Loot Lake because I was just that kind of sweat. I'd come out of there with like 5 kills. It was just really nice. It was
I think it's good because it adds more mobility to the map. I feel like mobility is something that's fairly stale in Season 10 right now. Like, there isn't much that you could, help you move around the map. Definitely compared to Season 9 when you had literally almost like every vehicle in the game plus 3 slipstreams and pressure plant. It's just like, it's crazy how much mobility there is, but now, like, everything's stripped away. You have drift boards, pressure plant, and now finally the island. But
like,
I guess some rifts too. But like, still like,
yeah, it's honestly just like, anybody remember how much mobility there was in Season 8? Like, you had ballers, quad crashers, drift boards, the volcano. Am I missing one?
And then in Season 9 they added the slipstream, which helped a lot too, especially the big one around the map. Helped a lot for mobility. But
it was
now
nice.
It's like, yeah, I guess you do have like the Loot Lake rift as well as like some little rifts around the map. But after taking out a bunch of vehicles, it was like kind of trash.
Think about this. And this is something I've been stumbling across a lot in games, like more than you would think. And I am almost 70% sure, 68% sure that they're bringing back quad crashers. I don't know why I said that weird. But I think they're going to bring back quad crashers because I found one in 50v50. And earlier today I was playing Close Encounters and I heard the sound of a quad crasher. And I got super confused. It's like, what are you doing here? But like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Bunch of glitches, and I feel like they're trying to bring them back. Like, I don't know.
It's true. Yeah, I know. I hope they bring them back because you were a god at flying them. All you did was just fly across the map. Very good for mobility.
Like,
but honestly, we're coming in at the 9-minute mark here on the podcast. I feel like the people are kind of desperate to hear your story about how you almost got banned.
So, yeah, that's interesting. So, let's just say, all right. There's no let's just say with me. Like, there's a whole story. All right, prepare your guys' self. Get your popcorn. Get your Cosmilk, and let's just get into this. So, basically, me, Leslie, which is someone from my channel, and Kai, which is also someone from my channel. If you guys check out my channel, then you'll see them. But gotta promo. Gotta throw up the. I gotta pull a JMS HD here. You know what I'm saying?
Shameless plug.
Shameless. Anyways, so we decided to do this thing where you can turn off the cross platform in this game. You guys probably hear my mic squeaking a lot. I don't know why it does that, but it does.
That's pretty good. Not bad.
Yeah, that's good. But so you can put it on cross-platform, and what that does is, or you can take off cross-platform. So what that means is you can't play with Xbox players or anything. It's just PlayStation players, and so basically what that does is it turns every single server you play on into OCE basically, and like how I'm saying is there's 2-minute queues every time. And so anyways, so what we do there is we get into a party because we're all PlayStation players, and we decide to go solos and do that. Well, you're almost guaranteed, literally every single time, you're guaranteed to get into a like the same lobby. And we did that, and we were going to quote unquote team because hey, Epic Games allowed it for Allier, which is a whole nother story. But like, yeah, basically they said that they wouldn't ban you for teaming because after all, it's just a game and they're trying to have fun, you know, and it's not hacking. But so anyways, what happens is basically we start teaming and we come across this one lonely default, and none of us, only one person touched that default, but he saw us teaming. So hey, guess what? Hey, what? It's now time to report them because, you know, they're breaking the laws of Fortnite. You know, I think we should get them banned for trying to have fun. And anyways, so like I'm gonna say anyways a lot. I like to say that while I'm telling stories, but story time, boys. But yeah, basically we teamed on this guy, and within about a minute and 30 seconds of killing him, we went back to the loading screen. I'm actually going to throw up some video footage of this, so to all you sleepers out there who are about to fall asleep here, check it out. Oh, there's people. Oh, no way! I didn't just get banned. My heart just dropped.
No way. No way we got banned. No way we got banned.
What? It said kicked for teaming? Oh, I didn't get banned.
Okay, we got
Okay,
kicked.
we're not doing that anymore.
Okay.
I'm telling you, look at the screen because just look at this. Look at this. So basically, I'm in the loading screen, right? And my heart literally drops. Literally drops. And I don't like anybody's heart would really drop if you had $400 invested in this game and you basically just got banned for teaming. You know, like
Yeah, oh yeah.
anybody would. And it's got all my friends on it. My whole like channel's based around my account. So I was starting to get real nervous. And so we're just waiting in this loading screen, and it feels like an eternity. And I get back to the loading screen, and behold, you know what it says? Something like "Play Fortnite fairly." And I'm like, okay. And anyways, guys, that's the story of me almost getting banned. Basically, it was just like a, it's basically like a warning, kind of. And yeah, so anyways,
That's crazy.
now that that's over, and hopefully
Got a
there's gonna be
warning
some
from Epic
gameplay.
Games. That's
Oh,
nuts.
someone should give them a warning about killing their game. Anyways,
Max are killing your game, Epic.
Ah!
That's honestly a crazy story. And that happened like literally just recently, like half hour ago.
Yeah. That
Wow.
happened something like a half hour ago. And
That's
basically
insane.
I just started freaking out. I was almost
Yeah, I
about to
would've
break
too.
down in tears. It's like,
Most
dude,
people would have.
$400 for a game and you get banned
And you get
for having
banned.
fun?
You're lucky you only got a warning, honestly.
I know, honestly.
Blame that on Allier.
Thanks a lot, Allier.
Next time you want to trust Allier, think again.
Think again, buddy.
It's
But,
a Diplodocus.
It's a Diplodocus.
It's a banhammer.
But
Yeah.
apparently the reporting system got a lot better since the
heard.
update. Yeah, I don't know
know
if
how
anybody
they
has
can get a
watched
lot
Lachlan's
better,
video, but apparently he reported a hacker, and the hacker got banned within like 5 minutes. getting
Yeah.
reported.
It
so.
could have been from the help of like the whole rest of the lobby, probably.
Maybe, yeah,
Like
yeah.
you know,
It
going
could
at
have
him
been
too,
help
but
from the Diplodocus. I mean,
honestly,
who
it
knows?
could have been.
But
You never know what those things are up to.
anyways, I think we're good to move on from this subject. What about you?
Honestly, I am too, but I don't know what else to talk about.
Honestly,
Is there any more Fortnite related news?
what are you like? Okay, what do you think's gonna happen with one, the 0 point orb, and two, the meteorite? Like they're kind of just sitting there.
Yeah, honestly, I've no idea. Actually, what's gonna happen with them? It's kind of odd, like how they're just kind of sitting there. I'm not actually quite sure.
Yeah, they're kind of just there.
Yeah, like Epic Games has been going pretty detailed, and their stories have been a little odd, like unpredictable.
Yeah,
For
lately
me,
it's just
anyway. Like,
yeah,
maybe-
lately it's just been like, oh, now we have Tilted Town, and hey, we got retail back, but it's non-playable. And now we have
Yeah,
a place
sure.
that gives you all the shield in the world, and it's just really annoying in graphics.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the graphics do look kind of cool, but like it is a little annoying staying in there for too long, you know.
Yeah,
But yeah, honestly, like I don't know.
I think we're
Season
good to
10's
end
been
it.
like pretty good. I am too, but except for one thing.
Alright.
Yesterday you were mentioning that Apple was bringing out a new iPhone, the iPhone 11.
Yes, guys,
Yes.
September 20th apparently is the official release date of the iPhone 11. Make sure to go cop
Interesting.
that. Oh wait, don't do it because there's no home button on it.
It's like $2,000 as well, so I wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, you literally buy a car with the money you're paying for a phone that is literally barely stronger than, say, your average iPhone 6 or 7. It really doesn't make a big difference. Like, okay,
Exactly.
cool, you got a nice 1080p camera graphics. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
But,
god.
anyways, guys.
Dude, it's crazy. My cousin spent like $3,600 on her MacBook. It's like, that's a laptop.
Why?
Like, that's dirty.
It's not even a
to
phone.
Go to university.
Oh, really?
So
Like,
yeah,
I can
so
sort of
she
see
got
it on that, but
yeah,
like...
but it's like you don't really like. She got the one with the touch bar, which looks super cool. Just like that's a lot
Yeah.
of money for a computer. Like considering she bought her car for less than that. Like, just
63
take that in.
with $3,600, go buy yourself something that's reliable. You know, something
know.
like you can drive back and forth to work and
Exactly.
it being reliable, and you don't have to worry about it having 300,000 miles and breaking down on you.
No, yeah.
Like, you
Yeah,
can buy
it's
like a
crazy.
truck with that kind of money. Like, come on. Come on,
Absolutely
like-
insane. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast today.
Yes,
Little bit of a different segment, the almost getting banned with Cosmic. That would have
exactly.
been
Story
a bit
time.
of an issue. Would've been a
JC
defaulty boy.
JC podcast is just really interesting right now.
Honestly, it is.
JC
It's-
podcast and sometimes has the special guest Christopher Redden, and
JC and sometimes C. You know how Y is like sometimes a vowel?
sometimes
Chris
yeah,
is like sometimes. But,
exactly.
like, yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so
I
much
and E
for,
except after C.
some nice grammar rules. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in to podcast number 4, 66%
Yeah.
number 3.
The third podcast was
Imagine
on
that.
Chris.
Imagine being one of the hosts on a channel and only doing 25% of the videos.
Saying, bruh, come on. We've got like 3
Epic bro
videos.
moment.
Also, guys, just letting you know before we end this. Yes, me and James did record a JC podcast video yesterday. No, it did not get uploaded because, hey, they decided to pull a fast one and,
Now there's a floating cube in the game.
Yep.
Again. For the second time.
Yep.
So,
There's
yeah,
another cube in the game.
It's pretty good. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Use code Cosmic-C in the Fortnite item shop. And, hope you guys are having a good slumber if you're still asleep.
Wake up!
Wake up! Exactly. Anyway, guys, make sure you guys leave a like and sub if you enjoyed. But, yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.
Brother.